No, he don't need no introduction. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I have this thing I say that I'm still the youngest old man around town. Being a member of the elders that have tried to stay focused behind Africa for Africans for this time, we are now not going to sit down and then within a short time of the tour expect people to be going around. In fact, my brother always have said something in his Ghana length as if he was reading my mind. There are a lot of potentials around, but you know, there is this statement, they won't just know, you have to tell them. We have to move forward and tell you where some of the potentials are. And some of these potentials you will least expect. I think most of us have read about the musical group called ABBA.
ABBA?
Yes, from the United Kingdom.
Right.
That when their fortunes were dwindling, they have to travel to go and meditate somewhere in India, and then they came out and all their songs became #1 hits. I'm here to tell you, you can meditate right down in Africa, Ghana, and you get your hits. You see, there are a lot of places that we can use now for health tourism as well as spiritual tourism. Very unexploited areas. And one of the key areas is in the Coal Mountains.
Right. Beautiful place.
Some of you have heard about a cave that some ancestral warriors used to go and pray. And when they came out, one person was like an army. And I tell you, you need that experience. Some of you have gone to Kakum Park, other places, and like my brother said, we have thousands of these places, but we have to introduce you to the place.
Yes.
Fortunately, this time around, before Brother Mani could even call me, I have already gone to find out a place that some of you really need. When I'm talking in my seminars in America, I tell people sometimes you are not physically sick. You are just emotionally and spiritually trodden down.
Yeah.
You can relieve some of those things
Yes.
by getting into the nooks and crannies of some of our tourist areas. I have gone way to that place and brought the person who is ancestrally in charge of that place here. Please, can you get that? Now, I want to make sure the person is here to hear me speaking, because I told him that, you know, when I visited the place, what I felt, I wish somebody else to feel it. Now, I know with the African for Africans,
Yes.
the next tour is definitely going to include this. And I know some people here will say, wow, I'm going to come back because I want to feel this. And I promise you, you will feel it.
That's good.
When you enter into that dark cave and you come out and you are not changed, well, we are going to have the time for networking. Like our people say, you hear it from the horse's own mouth. That's so simple. Some of you have got my cards already. You can get Brother Bomani, who will get in charge of everything that you know. Some of you have already read this book, which tells you about even the food we eat.
Great book.
There is food tourism.
Yay.
There is food tourism. I'm surprised that with a myriad of healthy dishes we have in this country, people come and go. And when I visit a lot of cities in the States, and everybody is just repeating, oh, I ate banku and okra soup, I ate fufu and this, I ate this. But how many of you have eating dawa custard cream.
Wow.
0.
Delicious.
I've taught it in some of my seminars. Okay, and a lot of you do not even know how much some of our foods can even draw a lot of people behind you. They hold your apron when you come in. I want to go to Africa with you. Just because of the food.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful to a great warrior queen like Dr. Sharita.
Yay.
She's always on the television and she talks explicitly about Ghanaian food. I'm surprised.
Sharita, come on up.
She is there. A great queen. So please, if you want to know all those things and be able to come back and really feel at home and go back and show something different. If you talk about just fufu and this and that, some of the white folks have been seeing the same thing. You go back and you tell them, do you know that just by eating this food, if you are infertile, you can get yourself pregnant? They say, wow, is that true? I say, yes, you don't need to go to India now. Follow me to Africa. So we're going to show you a different angle to tourism this time. Thank you.
Yay.